So we're coming down close to Cajon Pass, and you can see there are these striking rock formations behind me, or maybe I should say these dipping rock formations. These are known as the Mormon Rocks after the Mormon pioneers who came to this area in around 1850. There's one that's also known as the Rock Candy Mountains, although they're not made of sugar, so don't try. So these rocks are about 18 to 20 million years old, although they look similar to something like, say, the Vasquez Rocks or the Punch Bowl formations. We've seen those before. These are older than the Punch Bowl formation and younger than the Vasquez Rocks, so slightly different, but they're basically the same types of rocks. If we come around on this side, you'll see that we have basically conglomerates and sandstone. So we got, chunks of other rocks, granites, volcanic rocks, all kinds of stuff like that, all mixed together. These represent what we call fanglomerates. They're basically stuff that very similar to the rocks you would see, say, out in the modern Cajon Wash, where there's dry washes that basically flood every now and then when there's a big rainstorm and wash down a bunch of sand and gravel, basically. So these will be a mixture of debris flow material that comes down during big storms, where it's basically like a sort of like wet concrete. That's probably what this is like, just because I see a lot of floating. Well, maybe that's not quite as floating, sort of a layer of those. But where you see the big chunks of rock sort of floating in the finer matrix, that usually implies it's a debris flow, where the whole thing sort of came down as a sort of cement-like, wet cement-like slurry. In other places, they're more fluvial, like the stream was running more continuously, and it's a little bit better sorted between the more rocky conglomerate parts and the more sandy parts. But again, pretty similar to what we have today. Also similar to the modern day wash. These things record based off of the things like cross bedding in the sandstones. You can figure which way the streams were flowing, and they were flowing to the southwest, which is basically the same as the current stream. Oh, there's wind on this side of the mountain now. Maybe I won't go over there. So these streams, the depositors, would be also flowing southwest, the same way as the present day streams. The only difference is that these were deposited like 18 to 20 million years ago, and so at that time the San Gabriel Mountains would have actually been not to the west of us. They would have actually been to the east of us, the southeast of us at that time. So they would have been, the San Gabriels would have been a completely different place back then. But yeah, these were probably just rivers coming down off the Mojave, basically, and then leaving a big alluvial fan, sort of like what a lot of Los Angeles sits on today. Anyway, just continuing down the trail here to get down to the Cajon Pass. You might be able to see the freeway out that. You might be able to see the freeway out that way, and then we'll be able to refill on food and stop at the McDonald's there. So like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time.